I should have been recording that.
What's the point of a crop top if you have 3 layers on underneath it?
Oh, we have fun here.
Man, really bad segue. I'm so sorry. Also, my forehead looks so shiny.
Oh my god, not to be a bitch, but that was awesome.
I'm so sorry. I need something else to talk about.
This can go out to our new friend who is a college student. Just let you know, college doesn't prepare you for real life.
Hot take, college does not prepare you for shit. It's this weird time when you're like half an adult and half a kid, and like your parents are probably putting money into your bank account, and or you just have a credit card, like that's chill, or you don't have any of that and you're putting yourself through college, like you're probably learning a lot more than we did, but or I did. I don't know what Sarah's situation was. My parents were great and they let me have my 4 years. And then, okay, you're graduated now, like go figure it out. But during college, I took full advantage of those 4 years to do whatever I wanted. And what I wanted to do was not go to class. So I didn't go to class, and I maybe just learned like the power of having friends that went to class. Like maybe that's what I learned out of college.
Networking.
Yeah. And you know what? It's done me just fine so far.
Yeah. I like when I graduated high school, my parents were like, all right, all the loans are in your name. You got to work, study. You gotta love FAFSA. You're good. And they did the same thing for like my sisters too. That's just like who they are. Like the minute we got full-time jobs, they were also like, or no, part-time jobs. They were also like, great, now you're going to learn how to budget. So now we're not going to pay for this thing. So you have to save up money every month so that you can pay for that thing, usually phone bill or whatever. But I did go to class because I had to maintain a GPA for my work study and shit. But I didn't learn any hard skills for the workplace. And I tweeted about this once, and then I hope this guy listens, because a straight up head of growth at a company plagiarized the entire fucking tweet on LinkedIn.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Wait, why did you not tell me that?
Copy and pasted it. Got like 500 likes too. And I was like, yeah, mine got 1,600, so fuck you. Fuck
that guy.
Literally fuck him. So, wow. What a great leader. What else is fucking new? But yeah, I didn't learn anything about what I do in my day-to-day job or what I do in my industry in college. And I think that it's not just undergrad. Like I have a friend who really wanted to get an MBA and like studied really hard and got into Dartmouth Tuck, like business school. Unbelievable, incredible. She's a semester in and she's already telling me that the classes, the internships, and her classmates will not help her get to where she wanted to be with an MBA. Mm-hmm. Like, what's the fucking point of doing higher education and paying out of your ass for education for people who haven't been in the field in at least 10 years because they're all fucking tenured? They have nothing new to teach me. They have nothing to teach me that I will actually be able to apply like day to day. Like, sure, there's something to be said about like the philosophies and like the whatever, but we didn't learn, Cialdini was never mentioned. Like all of these people that every like business bro loves to reference in their LinkedIn posts was never talked about in my business classes. So I don't think that I got my $60,000 a year worth of education from Skidmore College. Should I say that name? I went to Skidmore College.
Yeah, I went to a massive state school. So that's cool. Shout out to University of Illinois, but also like not, because it was the same thing. Like, why are we... it's so crazy how when we like get into these companies now, when like people know their name, it's very similar to like, I went to this college, I worked at this company, and it's like, it doesn't tell you shit. It's funny that you mentioned an MBA, because when I graduated, I was like, maybe I'll go get an MBA like when somebody else is paying for it. And it's never been like, I'm going to learn so much in my MBA program. It's, I want to make more money. And that's a quick path to make more money is if you have an MBA, which is another thing that just doesn't make any goddamn sense. Because why would you want somebody that's stuck in school
who hasn't been doing anything.
Yeah, it has been. I'm sorry, but MBA culture is crazy too. Like people that like here at Booth, I mean, it's like a whole subculture of people that like it's like a fraternity or sorority, and I'm like, nobody is good enough to hang out with them. And I'm like, and then they all marry each other, and I'm like, well, that's just fucked. Like, what are the rest of us supposed to do to make money around here? Like, how are the rest of us supposed to raise kids if you're all marrying each other?
You want to go into consulting? You want to like raise up the ranks at Deloitte? Business school
Go
is
work at
the school for
KPMG.
you. Like, absolutely, you will be set up for success. If you want to do legitimately anything else, business school is not set up to make you successful or provide the network for you to be successful. Like, that's the fucked up part. It's like, I was talking to someone who was like, yeah, I'm going to I'm going to do an MBA for the network. But it's like, if that network doesn't fall within your industry, your area of expertise, like what you want to go into, then you have a whole bunch of really rich friends.
Hey, guess what? I can network for free. Networking is free 99.
LinkedIn.com.
Twitter, like, come on, you do not need to go get in it. Like, you can. It's stupid the amount of people that follow you and I on LinkedIn, and I'm like, haha, we're 27 and 25, like just figuring it out as we go. And I'm like, yeah, but that's free. And like, Wrigley, what are you doing?
Wrigley, I agree.
Get out of there, Wrigley. How did you do that? What the fuck, dude? Wrigley, I don't even know what the hell. No. Did you hear all of that?
Yeah. That part has to be in the video.
Look at this proud face.
I love her so much. She's so fucking cute.
What does she think she is? Like, now you'll pet me though.
Baby.
No. LinkedIn.com, Twitter. Networking is free.
Networking is free.
Yeah, and you know what else is free, or in the positive, is like getting paid to get experience. Like, to do a job, you get paid. So you're not actually losing money. You're getting money to get experience, the same way that people think an MBA is going to help you.
Yeah. I also just think that there's this elitism that comes out of people who graduate with MBAs. And you see this a lot in product management, where these MBAs take like 4 strategy classes, and then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, I can be a PM. Yeah, I can be like a VP of strategy. Like, yeah, like give me a product issue. Like, I'll totally solve it. Fucking know what's going on. Like, you can't do strategy if all you've done is read Harvard business cases. Like, that shit's already been solved. Like, stop.
Anyways, back to undergrad.
Yeah. I mean, like, my Native American art history class didn't teach me a ton about B2B marketing, but
I took ice skating, dude.
Stop, I took racquetball.
Like, that was a class. Okay, disclaimer, like, I actually really did go to some classes. Like, some of them I did not go to because I didn't need to. Fun fact, I actually started in engineering, which is hilarious to think about now. But I did go to some classes. It's just some classes I didn't have to. So sorry, mom and dad. But definitely went to ice skating. With that. Like, it was 1 credit hour. It was great.
I feel bad because my dad does listen to this, and he's going to be like, no, but college is like really important, because he also got an MBA. But like, my dad works at banks and is a financial planner. Like, you need to like, and like business and MBA education is generally focused around like strategy, consulting, and finance and accounting. Like, he needed to do that. And I'm like, power to you, Papa Fan, proud of you, like, role model. But personally,
you know, college taught me some life skills. I will emphasis on some.
But my argument is, wouldn't you have just learned the same life skills if you had gone out into the world? Like, that is just the question. Like, I can't answer that for myself because I went to college.
Yeah.
But when people are like, yeah, but like friends for life, like, no, like, yeah, but I also went to college with some assholes.
Yeah.
They taught me a lot too, but I'm sure but everywhere you go, there's going to be an asshole.
Yeah.
And they're going to be friends for life wherever you go too. I'm like, why do I have to pay out the butt to meet assholes and great people. I can do that for free in the world.
Meet them every day. No, I mean, college, like, if there's one thing it taught me, it was just how to like be a functioning hungover person, like on a Tuesday, like how to show up to work and be hungover and still actually get shit done. Like, that's an art form. Very much appreciate the tap at a lot of tech companies, because I would drink that in the morning as like hair of the dog, and then I would just be chill for the whole day and I just get my work done. But lots of tap beer in the morning, like in the coffee mug even, so it looked like I was drinking coffee.
Good for you. A plus work.
I like to have fun. I can do my job and have fun.
That's why we're friends.
Go to college and have fun. Like, that's chill. Got me a job, so like that's all that matters. That's all that I was there for.
Yeah. I mean, like, no one at Skidmore helped me get any of the jobs that I currently have now.
Yeah, me neither. I've had people hit me up for jobs, but
for sure.
I never had anybody help me.
And it's like, I don't want to be cynical and be like, I feel like I'm always cynical on these things where it's just like, yeah, everything sucks. Like, we're out for ourselves. Like, no one else is looking out for us. Like, no. But it's like, I've been very lucky to have amazing, like, opportunities presented to me by like people that I know, not necessarily that I met in college.
Yes.
So like, that's another thing, is just like, depending on the industry that you're in, industries aren't that big. Like, they're rather tight knit, especially when you're in like a geographical location where there is a lot of that industry. And I feel like this isn't just tech. I feel like this is like recruiting, this is engineering, this is like finance, these little pockets of communities exist everywhere. And once you're in, but you have to know someone inside. And maybe college is what introduces you to that person who's on the inside, but generally the person who's getting into getting you into a company isn't your best friend. It's someone that you know, friend, colleague, cousin, whatever. So college is outdated. The education you're getting is outdated.
We're sorry.
Too costly to pay that much money just to build your network.
But you know what? There's
not to be
hope.
Presented with any actual opportunities.
There is some hope, because generations now are starting to use social media in a way that is going to be used for their entire life, whether they're at work or just in their life. Like, I've had a number of college students in the last year, like, just reach out to me on LinkedIn, or like,
yeah,
that's good. Do more of that, because like, I was like, oh yeah, I'll totally hop on a call with you and just like tell you what I do for a living, because nobody in college is going to be able to tell you what it's like out here, especially in tech. Nobody. I
didn't even know that you could work in tech. I didn't even know that like startups were a thing. Like, I hadn't a damn clue. So if you know of a college student who needs some two middle sisters to talk to, we'll talk to them. We'll be nice. We won't.
We'll be nicer than this. Well, and we won't tell them to leave college, because stay in college because you should. But
did I tell the co-ops at Drift to drop out because they had jobs? Yes. Do I regret it? No.
That's it. Cut it right there.
But seriously, if you had the time of your life in college, that fucking rocks. I'm really happy. Like, I'm really happy.
I had a great social life in college, and now it's like, oh, you can get shit done and have a good time. And I think that is the one thing that college taught me. You can get shit done and you can have a good time.
Okay. Get shit done. Have a good time. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.